Hello, and welcome to 48-Hour Art Check round 136? 135? Oh,
I
I
think
was like
it's 5.
I was so confident that it was 35, and then I panicked. Loki, go away. Sorry. I'm very sorry if you hear me talking to Loki. It's my very annoying and insistent puppy. 136. 136. Last time was 135 apparently. This being said, we've been doing this for a while, so we're just gonna hop right in, just a little bit. And what have you gotten done?
Oh. I'm making a brush. Like right now.
That's cool. What for?
I just am struggling to have brushes that do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to fix that. I also worked on some panels, but I'm not gonna show them to you. If you look up here, you will see
Oh my gosh.
that there's episode 1 over there.
That's honestly very funny.
And then I was working on it. I'm just not happy with the brushes that I have, even though I bought a ton. And yeah.
Is this Illustrator? What is this? CS Paint?
CSP.
Hmm.
And then
It like semi looks like Illustrator. Draw this in your style.
Yeah, I'm doing the Lore Olympus Draw This in Your Style that I was referring to. Let's see, can I just grab it? Okay. Yeah, look at how cute little Persephone is. I was drawing this and I was like, man, I love the brushes I have in Procreate. I wish I could move them over. And
yeah,
I'm trying to I'm trying to make my own so that they do what I want. Yeah, that's what I did. I got like 3-ish panels done, maybe slightly more. It's not a lot, but I learned how to make bubbles, like speech balloons,
Oh,
and figured out like the kerning and what is it called when it's between letting?
yeah.
When it's between lines.
Mm-hmm.
The kerning and letting, because it's like this is a like Japanese program meant for like manga.
Yeah.
So like the English kerning is just like not right. It's like meant to be read like this. Anyways. So I had to figure that out. I learned how to use like panel tools, and I still don't know what I'm doing, but I am getting the hang of it. So yeah, and then I made this on my iPad because that's easy, and my brushes here make me happier. Like, look at this. Look at this texture right there. I want that in my comic, but I can't find anything. So, yeah, that's what I was up to.
Why can't you try it on Procreate?
Procreate, like make the comic in Procreate?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a nightmare. It would just be one, like,
This is
I want to make a big file, and the bigger the file size, the less layers you need. In a comic, I'm going to need like as many layers as I normally need per panel. So that's not great. And then also just like typing, like type in Procreate is not great because it's not great on an iPad. And so it would just not be fun for me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I like Procreate a lot. It's just not going to be able to handle like this size of a project. And I like having a mouse and keyboard for parts of it. Like,
makes sense.
All of the speech, all of the balloons. It's nice for that. So
Gotcha.
yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
I didn't realize that you passed it over to me. My brain just
I
shut off.
just realized that I hadn't said what about you, like I
I
normally
was
do.
like, I was just sitting there and you got quiet and I was like,
And you're like,
I don't
oh.
know if you're done. So I started making a list of logos for my
Hey.
18 days, and I switched back to visual.
Officially?
communications. Yeah. I did that like in Libert's office today.
Wow.
I interviewed for a job. And
You
that's what I
did?
Yeah. For just
Where?
an internship. Not like a job.
In Rexburg?
I have.
In Idaho Falls?
Yeah. What?
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I have very minor hopes still that somehow your thing will work out for me.
Yeah, it'll be, I mean, like if you're already applying, I think like it will take longer for like if you're looking for other jobs, we might not get you to in time because
Oh no, so this is a 3-month internship. Just straight up I finished school while I'm doing it. And it's not paid very well, and it's not like a job.
Mm-hmm.
Hush. Jeez Louise. 1 second. I need to put my dog in his crate. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
That's
He's
okay.
growling at my reflection in the door, and I can't stop that. Anyways, so this is what we're gonna do for now. So yeah, so I like just applied. I'm not like actively applying. This is the only thing, and then I'm gonna wait to apply for. If I don't get this, I'm gonna wait to apply for anything else until April. So I'm not actively
Right. Okay.
on the job hunt, but
On the hunt.
yeah, this guy just so happened to bring something up. I don't know if I'll take it either. Like next semester is gonna be really stressful.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, I'll talk about that in challenges because looking at my grad plan was awful. Anyways, challenges. What have you got?
My wrist still hurts. And I keep having to do crap that takes time, you know? But yeah, the wrist hurting is like a big thing that sucks because I had to like stop drawing. I couldn't do anything that like involved drawing at work today either because I knew I was going to be drawing when I came home and I didn't want it to be bad, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Thanks, Allie.
It's okay. It's okay. It's going to be fine.
You're like, it's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine.
It's fine. It's not fine. But it's
like
fine.
when somebody comes on, you're in a movie. It's like it was fine, and then the narrator comes on. It was not.
It was not fine.
I used that exact thing as an example in a public speaking appointment today. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my gosh.
For me, actually, not too much really. Just like figuring out next semester. That's been kind of like a stressor. So it's telling me that I can't graduate, but I can graduate because like I'm on a different transcript year than what the grad plan is saying that I am. It's a whole thing. They made a new practicum and
Gotcha.
forced it into everything.
Yeah.
But I've already done
You've already passed that. Like, that's a prerequisite for classes you've already taken.
Yes. Yeah. So it's like getting excused. But anyways, doing that was a whole thing. And then just trying to apply for this internship, weighing a lot of options on like, do I take it? Do I not?
Mm-hmm.
You know, do I want to graduate in April? Do I want to graduate in July? That type of stuff.
Right.
Companies like Amazon reached out to me, and I'm definitely not going to apply because they were like, we're looking for you to be a manager. And I was like, yeah, but I don't want to be a manager.
Oh, yeah. You're like,
I don't want to be a manager. So I don't know. Companies are just reaching out a lot, but I don't want to do any of it. So it's just kind of like, it takes up time. This isn't me trying to complain like, oh, people want me to work for them.
Right.
It just takes up time to respond and say, okay, well, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
You know, and then they respond to me, and then they think that that means that they can send me an email to apply, and then like all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, and work. For some reason, all of the online students love going to me for public speaking. They don't talk to each other or anything.
Oh.
They just all keep on choosing me.
Right.
And so like my evenings, I have evening times open on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So it kind of fills that up.
Dang.
Yeah. So it's like, it's very small things that are like adding up to, I don't have time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Between Wednesday and Monday is a lot easier than between Monday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Next art check.
Next art check, I'm going to draw more panels. I would really like to have my craft together in terms of like materials. Like I make brushes and textures and stuff like that. Because like I'm getting through learning how to use the program. It's getting like more and more easier to do that, but it's still at a frustratingly slow pace to like accomplish stuff.
Yeah.
So I would like to get farther in stuff, and yeah, I like shake the camera whenever I move. But yeah, I just want to get stuff done. And I guess it's a reasonable goal for me to get farther on like the fan art, the draw this in your style.
Yeah.
Because I'll probably just like do that at some point. So I'll do that, and then yeah, these brushes, it would be nice to have them. There's just so many things that I have to do in order to do things.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You know what I was just thinking? I can tell that you're working on a brush while we're doing art check, because look at how short time we've taken.
Because I'm like, my brain is like split. Yeah. Because Emily's needs to get better at doing things and talking, but she's not yet.
I was like, wow, we've gone through this really fast. What the heck? And then I was like, nope, I know why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
to be
sorry,
fair,
you're on
I
the
got
screen.
some of like the talkies out at work today. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
sometimes I'm like, I get to chat with Kayla. I haven't chatted with anybody all day. And then I can't shut up. So yeah, I need everything to be done, and I need it to not take any time. That's what I need to do. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. What about you?
Sketch? Question mark?
Oh.
Sketch stuff?
Sketch.
Stuff? I don't know what.
Sketch.
I don't know what yet, but sketch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna sketch my icon set, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, so are you doing icons or logos? You're doing icons, right?
Yes. So, okay. Let me figure out this thing. So basically, I bought this sketchbook so I can do icons. Which sounds like fun. I'm gonna do that. But then I also am taking 462 next semester. And if I sketch logos and do my 18 days of something before I get into 462, it's not as bad. And then at the same time, I need to figure out a senior project idea. Because if I'm visual, I can't do the PR for your thing.
That's funny. So you're back at, Bruno is sitting on my feet. He never does this. This is because he's in a t-shirt. I don't know how he's decided that sitting on my feet makes him better. So you need to figure a lot of stuff out.
Mhm.
Not just now, but next semester. And it's all connected. It's all like
Yeah.
a big ball of
Yeah,
yarn.
it's not like I'm just like worrying about it's literally just like it comes down to like I just got figure it out. I
Yeah.
also just got feedback about my website that was more feedback than I was expecting.
Oh.
I was just told, hey, I just said, hey, can you look at this?
Mm-hmm.
And I got 2 minutes of feedback. 2 minutes and 30 seconds of feedback. Which isn't fine, like I appreciate it. I was just like, hey, does this look good?
Right.
And I was looking for a yeah.
And what you got was a well, da 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 da.
Yeah. It's like my logo.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. I think it was funny.
Yeah.
Who was it that called you Sister Ganel the other day?
A student.
James. James did.
Rognan?
Yep. He called you Sister Ganel, and I said she has explicitly told me not to call her that.
Did he call me that talking to you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to call you Sister Ganel on here. Yeah, they did.
Talking
Also sorry.
to you? You're like,
Yeah.
that's my friend. No.
It was like a group. It was like a group of 4 of us.
Oh, okay.
But me and Maddie were in it.
Yeah, so like Kerr has in class called me Emily a couple times. I don't know what's going on. I don't
know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, I'll figure stuff out.
Yeah, when people ask what my name is, I say my first and last name because I don't know what to do. I'm like, I'm just assuming they're gonna try to figure out what my email is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. It's still very weird to me.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. There are settings that I don't know what they mean. I just know that it changes things a little bit when I do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on. I could do that.
I'm literally just watching you in the bottom corner.
Are you really? I forgot that was up there. I'm trying to figure out, do I want it to be like dense? Because then it's kind of like an inker, except for when I apply a lot of pressure, it becomes not an inker. It becomes something else. But it's still, when I do that, it still tapers, and I can't remember where I'm supposed to go to
make it not taper.
If I'm going to do that, it's not this. It's not this. Taper. Aha! If I do this, we'll see. We've got to make a new layer here because I don't know what's happening anymore. It still tapers. Can I turn it off? No. I don't know.
You're just doing it down there at the bottom.
Look at how fat that is. It like
Do you
changes.
like it more?
It like changed. I don't know. I don't know what I want. It also doesn't help that this isn't like the most high resolution of files. Because then, like, when I zoom in, I'm like, well, that just looks pixelated. I don't know if I like it. Is that better? I don't know.
I like it.
Brush size, brush shape. Wait. I also just, like, can't remember where anything is. Spraying effect. See, if I turn off spraying effect, it just becomes like a solid brush.
Yeah.
But the spraying effect has like a very drastic difference. See?
Mm-hmm.
So And that's not what I want.
That's not good.
No. And that's too much.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. The middle is fine. Hard spraying. If I go all the way, no. If I go all the way up, what happens? Oh my gosh. Okay. If I do this, then it becomes more dense. That's not bad.
Yeah. Are you looking at me for confirmation?
Yeah.
I like my caption.
I also feel really guilty right now.
Do you see my caption?
Watch Emily make a brush. Like, I feel like I'm just, like, taking over. I'm just supposed to be passively doing this.
It's not very passive, my dude.
I'm so sorry. I can turn this off if you want.
We're
talking about your internship, right? Like, is it the one that you are applying to?
Mm-hmm. So basically, the idea that I had was us discussing whether or not we think internships should be paid. Hi, Maddie. Heyo. You got so excited.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll put it back up so you can react now. There you go. Whether or not internships should be paid.
Yeah.
And just not discussing so much like, I'm pretty sure we both agree that they should be paid. But like how much? Does that make sense? I know a guy who made $29 an hour at his internship.
I think it depends on what the internship is.
So like graphic design. So okay. Stipends. Stipends are a way that people pay internships. Fun fact, I just learned about this. And so I've been doing a bunch of research into, paid internships and whatnot, and everybody has been telling me, well, you're going to make more money off of the stipend than you will, somewhere else where there's a lot of unpaid internships.
Right. My cat is stuck. Give me one second.
The main
He's in a
thing,
t-shirt and his legs are stuck.
It looks like one of those babies that you put in the sleep sacks.
Yeah.
You are also so blurred.
I'm sorry. There we go. All right, little Bruno. You sit right here. You poor boy. I'm just kidding.
Anyways. So the way that you did your internship is you just got your job and
I got a job and then made that my internship, and because it was just a job, I just stayed there afterwards.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm currently in the works of trying to get a job. Yeah. We'll see if it turns out to be anything. But the main thing that I'm wondering is how much money do you think a graphic design student of, I'm not going to say my skill level, but I'm going to say a moderate to high skill level. Because I don't want to say my skill level because I'm scared to find out what you think of that.
Okay.
After my logo man, I'm curious. I'm like,
what?
Okay.
I think that you're afraid to know what I think of your graphic design skills?
Yes.
Honey.
I'm very afraid. I don't want to know.
Okay. I mean, they're good.
I don't think.
Are you having imposter syndrome?
Yeah, 100%.
I'm so sorry, baby.
It's not just because of you.
I didn't mean to cause you this turmoil.
You're okay. You're okay.
Look at him. We'll see if that doesn't work.
You're okay, Emily. So I'm not gonna say my skill level. I'm just gonna say moderate to high.
I think you're moderate to high.
Oh, thank you.
I think that an intern should get paid entry level.
What is entry level?
It depends on where you live. and what the job is.
So, can I ask you a question? Are you paid entry level? Well, you were when you first got hired.
I don't know. I don't
What
think
were
so.
you paid, if I may
I'm
ask?
allowed to talk about it.
Are you really not?
She asked me not to when she hired me.
Wow. Okay.
That's
Is it
just,
over 10 an hour?
yeah.
Okay. So the math that I did for this internship is I make 6 an hour. Like six, 1 second.
That's not entry level.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Entry level is above minimum wage usually. Minimum wage is a position that doesn't require skill, but like entry level for a skill set is a different thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
So
12 hours a week, 13 weeks.
it evening out to $6 and you making less than the minimum wage in Idaho, which is already ridiculous. It should be like it's $7.25 in Idaho, which is ridiculous.
Okay, so including the gas card, it's $7. Not including the gas card. What's the math? It is $6.04 an hour.
That's not good pay.
I know it's not good pay. Where do you draw the line between it's not good pay, but I'll have experience and be able to get hired in the future?
This is in Idaho Falls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What?
That just like makes me doubt the company. Like, here's the thing, like me getting hired was like, we want you here so that you can make an impact, so that you can help the company. And by helping the company, you'll make us money. Therefore, you owe some of it. Like we owe you some of it. You know what I mean? Like you deserve to have some of that money.
Yeah.
And so like, I don't know, like that's just, and also like my skill set, like where I work, is more valued than like somebody I think who like would work at the warehouse, because they could hire anybody, but it's like a lot more difficult to hire a graphic designer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like, if you suck at your job, then like it sucks. You know what I mean? So like those things are taken into consideration and then valued. But like if somebody who works at the warehouse or works at McDonald's or something sucks at their job, then they'll just replace them, you know?
Yeah.
And you're working, this is a time where there's a work shortage. So it's hard to even do that.
Yeah.
Like it's not as simple as, well, we'll just hire another one of you. You're replaceable. Actually, employees aren't that replaceable right now.
Yeah.
And so like what that says to me is like, oh, maybe they don't value that much. It's just an internship. It'll be over soon, right? Like if you hate it.
Yeah.
And you won't be making no money, which interns do. So I would say like if the pay is minimal, you should really look into, well, okay, what is the workload? What is the hours like?
So it's like 12 hours a week.
It's 12 hours a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like
it's 12 hours a week.
It should feel like they're also interviewing to hire you. Like they need to impress you, not just you need to impress them. You know?
Yeah.
Like see if you like it, and if you don't like it, well then, you know, you don't have to work there. Yeah.
This is the place I interviewed with yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over
That's the only thing I've been there. No, it was at Cafe Rio.
You should try to like see where it is, and like you should try to be in person and be like, I wanted to check it out, you know? Because then that could give you a lot more information about what it's like.
Yeah. He sent me a text today and was like, what if you, like, do you have time if we needed to do a second interview on you? So he told me that he narrowed it down to 2 people and I was one of them.
Nice.
And it sounds like he's having a hard time choosing.
Mm-hmm.
For me, like, I'm worried that the internships that I pass up on, I'm not going to be able to ever find one.
Right. And if you're that scared about that, then like.
But does that make sense?
Yeah, it also just makes sense to be like, maybe I'll just get this over with.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him trying to get up on the couch.
He did it.
You got it, buddy. You got it.
That is a big cat.
Yeah, he's really big. Are your feet gonna get caught in the shirt again?
It looks like they already were.
Yeah. He doesn't know how to do anything when he's got a shirt on. I have a cat sweater for him. I think that like it really depends on how much you just want to get it over with. Because if you just want to get it over with, then like take the job, you know.
Yeah, it's not even that. It's just like wondering if I'm hireable, I guess.
What do you mean?
Like, okay. It's imposter syndrome. Like, I look at my work and I'm like, dang, that sucks.
That's not a valid enough question. I want you to know that I've looked to hire graphic designers in this area. There's not a lot of good ones at all.
That doesn't make me feel better because
No,
I'm one of the
saying
not
that
good
like
ones.
they're hiring from in the state. You're a big fish in a little pond in this situation. So even if you don't think that your skills are that great, take it from me. There are not that many people like applying that are better than you. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like we've seen applicants. We did not see impressive applicants 90% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So like you're going to have a better portfolio than a lot of other people. If you don't trust your own skills, just trust that comparatively you are doing better than other people who are applying in the area. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like some kid who like went to this super fancy graphic design school, super good, like from New York or whatever, like the likelihood of them being better than either of us, it's higher, right? Mm-hmm. But if they're coming from around the area, like, dude, there's not a lot of like great graphic designers because this isn't a hub. So they usually like, if they're serious about their career, they usually leave and go to a hub. Yeah. So like the more experienced, really good ones are gone. Mm-hmm. Like this is a nice area. Like you've got lots of options here, sort of. In some ways you don't. Yeah. Because it's not a hub. But like you stand out more here. Mm-hmm. So if you're feeling the imposter syndrome, just know that like comparatively, like factually, you're better than others. Okay. I'm trying not to be like rude to these others, but you know.
Yeah. I appreciate it. It's just like looking at it and I'm like, you know, and you're like, I didn't see any impressive portfolios. Mm-hmm. Like trying to make yourself seem impressive. That's when it's like, do I go for the work experience? Do I do the personal projects? Like, does that make sense?
Right.
Like, that's kind of where it's like, do I do this internship that doesn't pay a lot of money because my portfolio maybe could become more impressive? Mm-hmm. Or do I spend the time forcing my portfolio to be more impressive? Does that make sense?
I think that's another really big thing to consider. If you don't think that you're going to make good work there, then like it's not the only way that's going to benefit you is that you are going to get the internship credit and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. Like that's the only thing.
Yeah.
Look at my cat trying to navigate and sort of doing it. Good job, Bruno. Like, yeah. if you like realize, like, maybe look at like the materials that they have and what they want you to make and things like that. And if you're not impressed by that work, that should also inform your decision. If you're trying to decide, well, how do I want my portfolio to be by the end of this? Like, am I going to have work experience but nothing I can put in my portfolio?
Mhm.
So, yeah. And know that, like, if they're showing you unimpressive things, that doesn't mean that you're going to make unimpressive things.
Well, the thing is that they're not showing me anything.
Yeah.
They don't have anything.
Okay.
I am first person to do things.
Oh. You do need to have somebody who would like count as like a mentor there. I'm sure you already knew that now that I think about it.
I've had to apply before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd be a videographer, graphic designer, photographer, event planner, and helping with like admin stuff.
Mhm. It's a lot of things.
Yeah, for
It's not
12
bad.
hours. Or for
Yeah,
12
in
hours a
12
week for
hours.
$6 an hour.
Yeah, like that's a lot of things for that pay. And that's another thing to consider. Usually when they understand the value of their employees, they go, oh, this person's going to be really busy. Maybe we should pay them more, make it more worth it for them, because like we are a group of people made of people.
Mm-hmm.
So we care about the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, that was just what I was thinking about.
I finished this brush.
Nice.
I'm calling it at this. I don't know if it's good,
I like it.
but I'm going to call it. Let's see
I
what
like
happens
it.
when I make it real big. Holy crap.
That does not work very well.
Different things happen. Okay, that's good to know. This is not
So
a
just
great
make
brush.
a big brush.
That's what
Just
I've
make a
seen.
big brush.
Yeah. At this size, it does what I want it to. At other
So make
sizes,
two.
I don't know.
Make 2 brushes.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I like that it's at least dense, and then it's not dense. I've got spray 1 done.
Perfect.
Even though it's not really a spray. Oh well, that's okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm perfectly content just talking to you about brushes for the rest of this art.
I have to remember how I started doing this.
Or to just even just like, oh, we're done with our topic, end art check, and then just chat.
Okay.
What?
Tell me what you're thinking right now, internship wise. Like, are you leaning towards them, or are you like totally unsure?
I am completely unsure.
Oh.
Okay, here's how I'm gonna put it. One second. I've seen the other graphic designers in the area, so hearing that I'm more impressive than them means something, but not much.
Why?
Does that make sense? Because I've seen their stuff and I know that I know why. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people, I've seen their portfolios. So just because I'm better than them doesn't mean I'm good. And good is also subjective, so I understand that aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, God, I'm literally comparing myself to you. So I'm just gonna shut up.
What?
I saw the stuff you were like producing your senior year of college.
Of high school.
Of high school. Like I saw it, you know?
Right.
I remember your 18 days something. It was like all nuts. And I don't do good things like that.
They are very different levels of things.
Well, what do
Graphic
you
design
mean?
is not illustration, and comparison wise, people are going to find illustration more impressive than graphic design, but they're different things. You don't do illustrations. You're comparing 2 different things. Like people ask me, why am I not an art major? And the real thing is I taught myself the art stuff. I couldn't teach myself the stuff that I learned from communications. But like what I do is compared to art students, not that great, especially when I graduated.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
you just need a reason for like a job to take a risk on you fresh out of college.
yeah.
And
But it
so
seems
I'm
like
trying
they
to figure out
want to, because you've made it to.
this company does,
Yeah.
but I don't know if that's like what I want to do because it's a very video heavy thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can do video, like it's not I don't want video on my portfolio. It's the same reason I only have one animation thing in my portfolio. I can do it if you need it.
Right.
I'm not an animator. You know,
Yeah.
like I just want to have like a portfolio chocked full of like 10 real good projects.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, I look at my portfolio and the best thing on there is the sticker that Kerr finalized.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so like,
well, you could always spend more, like you could like give yourself a job and you work the hours of the job. You don't get paid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And do that next semester instead of
that's what I'm.
yeah, instead of doing an internship, right? And you can take an internship all the way up until the semester after you technically graduate, and it still counts. So like you've got time to keep.
That's the thing too.
Not doing it.
That's the other thing. Is like I do have time. I don't need to do the internship next semester. And with next semester, I'm taking my capstone class on my senior project.
Mm-hmm. Also, it is not like take this job or work on like a personal project. Like you could take this job and then do a
Next
personal
semester.
project the semester after.
I was about to say next semester is kind of.
Yes, but like there's still like a set amount of semesters you have left.
Mm-hmm.
So if you only do the internship for one semester, like, and you're not satisfied with it, you can still do stuff afterwards. Like it's not either or, it's both.
Mm-hmm.
And so you could take the opportunity of like, well, this is here now, and I'll always be around for being able to push myself. Plus, you'll have the work hours that will like have freed up when you're not in the internship, and you can just very easily fill that again. Like for structure, schedule purposes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's pros and cons to this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see. No, I genuinely, it's helping.
Okay, good.
it's making me feel like I'm not overthinking it in my head.
Right. Yeah.
Because like
yeah,
there are
because
legitimate.
it's hard to decide if you want to take this in when you're still in school and you don't have to take a job yet. Because jobs take time. And school takes time. So, yeah.
Yeah, the thing that's like stressful is you have to look good. Your resume doesn't carry you as much as it does in other fields. Your portfolio does.
Yeah.
And so that's like the.
Yeah, but hypothetically, you will have the same portfolio at the end of the semester regardless. Like if you did the same internship this semester compared to a later semester. You know what I mean? Because you're just reordering the personal project versus internship part. So there's that. It's just a matter of, well, does this particular internship offer what I want? And I think if the answer is no, I'm not going to get what I want out of this, there are other internships you will find.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Internships are just hard.
It's hard because you have to decide, well, do I want an awesome internship or do I just want to get the credit and get it over with?
That's the thing, is that like I want like a good internship.
I wanted a good internship, and then I decided I'm just going to get the credit and get it over with. And it served a great purpose because it's my job. it's my job, and it's not as plain as I thought it was going into it. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So it just wasn't like working for Universal Studios or Cartoon Network or something like crazy.
That's the thing, is that I also like, I'm not looking for like, I want to work for Universal Studios. It's just like, I want to work for a place that has a direction in which I need to go.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or like an established idea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The thing is just weird. It's a weird. I always find the weird ones to apply for.
Yeah. The weird ones find you, to be honest.
That's really true, actually.
Yeah.
That's really true. But yeah.
So I don't know
Anyways,
how that happens. I
if I
don't.
could make it stop, that would
I
be
don't
great.
because like every job I've gotten has been like through somebody. So
Yeah.
yeah. Like the last like 4 jobs. Which I guess is just networking, but you know.
hmm You're like, I don't know. It works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
My
Anyways,
brush didn't work.
it didn't.
It doesn't change colors.
What do you mean?
Here's this brush, which is a color.
Mhm.
Here's the brush I made, which is the same color selected, which is black. I don't know what I did wrong because I thought I checked the right box so that it would allow color. You know what? I wonder if. How do I
Yeah, this is
color
just a very back and forth episode.
change? Save. Okay. Nope, it didn't work.
We'll change the color again.
Well, it's
Now that it's
selected
saved.
already as purple. That
Just
purple.
try it.
Okay. Save. Okay. X out.
Choose a different color. All right.
That's the color palette for my palette for my comic, by the way. These are like the only colors I've used.
I don't know. Let me look. CSP
Yeah, it's not working yet.
brush won't change color. This is a common problem, apparently. Hey, Ronnie, it's good. We're learning CSP.
Yeah.
I can't change. My custom brush color won't change.
Well, I know there's a reason why, and it's because it's supposed to be the picture that I picked from is supposed to be in grayscale, which it was. Although I didn't make this one. This was
Read
just
this.
I couldn't find mine.
Look at this thing.
Okay.
Your expression color.
Is color.
Is it?
It is color.
What does it say right here?
Color. I didn't make this texture though. I downloaded this texture because I made a texture, but then when I went to go make it, I couldn't find it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I don't know where it's saved to. It's just not around. Because if I create a custom subtool.
While creating a brush, one must set the expression color in property windows to gray instead of color before registering the material.
Yes.
You did it before you registered the material.
But I did not register this material. I registered a material and I can't find it. So maybe this material is messed up, but it was like a library that was already supplied, so I figure it would be the right texture. Let's try.
We finally found a brush.
I know. Let's try. Lovely. Okay. This, it's a color. This is just a thing. And then I go to this one. I go to material and I click one, right? Yeah. And I don't know where the one that I made is. But I picked one from here. And I don't know where mine is. I named it. And when I typed it in, it wasn't there. Oh, no, that's not it. It kind of looked like it. Look, there's buildings in here.
That's nice.
And chains. And chalk and flowers. And scales. And flowers. And that, and that, and that, and that, and all this other stuff. So I picked one from here, and I guess it's possible. Look at all these leaves and feathers. But I don't know where the one I made is. Brush. It's not there. This is the one that I picked.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, ooh, that looks pretty. But I don't know where it is. And I saved it to brush. So I don't really know what to do. Maybe I could let's delete this one. Delete.
Are you gonna make it again?
Go to this one. See, this is what I have. Okay. And then edit.
Is it saved as a material now?
Register material.
Okay.
Image. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do brush tip shape.
Make sure it's not grayscale.
It is in grayscale. It's supposed to start in grayscale.
It told me to not.
What?
CSP.
Yeah, Clip Studio Paint. Cheaper version of Photoshop. It's better for comics because it has tools for it. Like a speech balloon tool and panel tools and stuff like that.
You register your brush tip as material as color layer, so the initial. Is there a way for you to register it as color?
Well, what I had read was that it should be made in grayscale, and that will allow you to change the color later. But I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna try doing.
Let's just try and find it first.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to put it in a place where I can find it. Oh, I can put it in my own place. Okay.
Oh dear Lord, the amount of folders.
I know, it's very difficult for me. Go here, stupid. Okay, brushes. And I'll just put it right here. Open, spray 1. Open. File not found. I'm supposed to be saving it to here.
Yes.
You silly goose. Choose a save location. All materials. But image material brush. Tag. I'm going to add a tag. Spray. Okay. Let's see if I can find it this time. Here.
Well, restart that. Like, exit out of that and open it back up.
No, it should come up. Restart CSP?
No, not restart CSP. Just restart that artboard. Just and open it back up.
That won't matter, I don't think.
It has mattered before.
It has?
Yeah, in Illustrator for me.
Oh, but this is different.
I don't know CSP. I'm just trying to help.
Spray 2, I guess. Okay. And then when I go, okay, material, let's find it this time. Brush. It's not
there. It is. There it is. That's the top one.
No, let's call bristle 1, not spray 1.
It looks the same.
Here. Oh, spray! Hey! Woo!
Woo!
Okay, it's really tiny. Hey!
Can you change the color?
Okay. Well, down here it says it's supposed to be. It is gray instead of. It is still in grayscale. But this layer is in green scale. Yay!
Is it blue now? Oh, it is.
It is.
Wow. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, I
You like
wanted
that
it to be
brush?
able to change colors. This is not at all what I want the brush to look like. But we've got something. We've got something. And
I
that's
think
what's
that looks
important.
cool.
Because I can build from something.
I think it looks cool.
Thank you. I don't know what color jitter is if it's not jittering the color. That's fine though. I don't want that.
So what do you dislike about that brush?
What I want is for this spray to be like the same. It's too dense of a brush. Okay. Then I go to brush shape, brush tip, thickness, brush density. Bring that down maybe. No, that just makes it. I don't know what that makes it. It's hard to tell because this is not a dark color. If I bring the density, boom, all the way down. Yeah, it just like makes it lighter. So I'll bring it all the way up. Adjust by gap. I don't know.
Is that it more?
It just like made it lighter, I think. It's very hard to tell. Spraying effect. What happens there? Not much.
Nothing.
Particle size is too small, maybe. Nope, this is all bad.
Oh, that looks like when you look at like something under a microscope.
Yeah.
That totally is what that looked like.
The problem is where's the density of this brush? Because there's density when I thickness, brush density. That is what we were just messing with, and I didn't like it. Well, shoot.
That brush is invisible.
Yeah. See how it's like streaky?
Yeah. Oh no, it totally is. Can you like round it?
I think the problem, the thing that's tricky about this is like maybe this was a setting that looks nice. Maybe this was a setting I did when I turned it into a material, and that's like a menu I don't have access to anymore.
Oh. Can you not mess with it on the other one?
The one that was bad. Oh, the other artboard? Yeah, I could.
The one on the left.
It'll duplicate it though. But that's fine. It's just a material, not a brush.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. File. No. Edit. Register material image. Maybe I don't want tiling, so I'll just keep that off.
Tiling is what you called it?
Yeah, I wonder if that's what it was. All materials, we're going to add the tag spray because that's how I found it. And I'm going to put it under image, material, brush. Okay. Go over here. And
make another brush.
How do I do this again? Oh, I remember. Let's create a custom subtool. Okay. Spray 3, because that's where we're at now. Okay. And then we'll go to brush tip, materials, owl. Go to spray 3. Okay. I think it does that less. I want it to like turn. That would help like randomize it. I want jitter, but not color jitter. Not that.
Okay,
Brush
well, you're going
it.
for an hour, so you and I can keep on messing with this off the air. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I'm
end
on
it.
blurry.
Oh, I didn't notice. I was staring at your screen.
I was too.
All right. If you want to find my stuff, go to @Davis Assembled. That is where you can find me and my husband's brand that I have not posted on in a while, but it's a brand.
Yeah.
If you want to find Emily's stuff, go to @GumNelly. And we've been pointing you in the direction of irsagency.com on my YouTube channel. It says follow these creatives. Go follow Joshua Kemble and Corey Kerr. I almost messed up their last names. I just switched them. But thank you for joining us. Sorry that it was just kind of like a back and forth between the brush and the internship conversation.
I was distracted.
It's fine. So anyways, we will see you guys on Monday.